Welcome to the GW Stefini channel, where we celebrate life's best moments with a smile. Today, we look at the best dishes across the world. First stop, Germany, home of the Christmas market and the infamous Stollen. Now, if you're wondering what Stollen is, it's a traditional German bread, typically enjoyed during the Christmas season. Picture this: a loaf dense with dried fruit, nuts, and spices, dusted with a snowy layer of powdered sugar. But this isn't your ordinary fruit bread. Oh no. Stollen comes with a delightful twist. Hidden within the dough is a single almond. Stumble upon this hidden treasure, and you're in for a year of good luck. It's a playful tradition that adds a dash of suspense to every bite. And let's not forget about the marzipan core, a sweet, soft almond paste that's the heart of every Stollen. So as we dive into the holiday season, why not take a leaf out of Germany's book? Who knew finding an almond could be so exciting? But remember, chew carefully. Next, we're spicing things up in Mexico with tamales. These corn dough delights are not just a dish, they're a holiday tradition. Imagine this: families gathered around the table, laughter echoing through the house, hands busily folding corn husks, and the aroma of steamed tamales wafting through the air. It's a scene straight out of a festive movie, isn't it? Making tamales is a true family affair, a shared effort that brings everyone together. It's like assembling toys at Santa's workshop, but instead of elves, you have grandparents, parents, and children working in harmony, passing down recipes and stories one tamale at a time. And the result? Well, let's just say, biting into a tamale is like unwrapping a present. You never know what delicious filling you're going to get. So, the next time you're assembling toys, think about how you could be making tamales instead. Now off to Japan, where KFC is the king of Christmas. Imagine a festive feast without a golden roast turkey, replaced instead by a bucket of crispy Kentucky fried chicken. Surprising, isn't it? But indeed, in Japan, KFC has become a beloved Christmas tradition. It all started back in the 70s, when a successful marketing campaign convinced locals that fried chicken was the quintessential American holiday meal. Fast forward to today, and the tradition is still alive and kicking. The demand for KFC on Christmas Eve is so high that orders are placed months in advance, with queues snaking around the block on the day itself. It's a phenomenon that's as heartwarming as it is mouth-watering. And it's not just about the chicken. Oh no. The Christmas dinner set includes cake and champagne, a perfect blend of Japanese and Western traditions. So, if you're tired of turkey, maybe it's time to give the Colonel a call. In Italy, it's all about the Feast of the Seven Fishes. This tradition is a grand celebration of the sea's bounty and a testament to Italy's coastal heritage. On Christmas Eve, families gather around the table, eagerly awaiting a gastronomic spectacle. The feast consists of 7 different fish dishes, each one more tantalizing than the last. From crispy calamari to sumptuous seafood pasta, every dish is a wave of flavor that transports you straight to the Italian coastline. And why 7, you ask? Well, the number 7 has many significant connotations in the Bible, adding a layer of spiritual meaning to this culinary tradition. But remember, folks, 7 fishes, not 8. We wouldn't want to stir up any undersea uprisings on our hands. So, if you find yourself in Italy during the festive season, be sure to dive into this oceanic adventure. It's a holiday experience that truly embodies the Italian spirit, heading down under to Australia, where it's more shrimp on the barbie than snow on the ground. Yes, you heard it right. Christmas in Australia is a sun-kissed affair, a stark contrast to the chilly winter festivities we're used to in the Northern Hemisphere. Here, Christmas falls in the heart of summer, and it's not uncommon to find Aussies firing up their barbecues and heading to the beach for a festive feast. Imagine swapping out the traditional holiday roast for a sizzling shrimp skewer, or trading in your hot cocoa for a refreshing iced tea. Instead of building snowmen, Aussies are building sandcastles. It's a celebration that truly embraces the spirit of the season in a uniquely Australian way. So, if you ever find yourself in Australia during the holidays, don't forget your swimsuit, your sunscreen, and your appetite for a good old-fashioned barbie. Who needs a white Christmas when you can have a sandy one instead? Back to the USA, where the holiday season screams more is more. Here, the Yuletide spirit is celebrated with a dish that's as grand as the country itself. Enter the Turducken. Yes, you heard it right. It's a chicken stuffed inside a duck, which is then stuffed inside a turkey. Talk about a meal that's been stuffed to the gills. This triple threat of a dish is a testament to the American love for extravagance and abundance. It's a culinary tradition that's as audacious as it is delicious. And let's not forget the sides that accompany this gargantuan feast, from creamy mashed potatoes to sweet cranberry sauce. Each element adds another layer of flavor to this larger-than-life holiday meal, and you thought your family's holiday meals were over the top. Across the pond in the UK, it's all about the Christmas pudding. This festive dessert is a grand finale to the holiday meal. A tradition dating back to the Victorian era, it's steeped in history as much as it is in brandy. The pudding is packed with dried fruits and spices, then aged for a month or more to develop its complex flavors. But the magic really happens when it's time to serve. The pudding is doused in brandy, then set alight, creating a spectacle that's as much a part of the holiday as the Queen's speech. The flames die down to reveal a dark, rich dessert that's the epitome of festive indulgence. And then there's the brandy butter, a sweet, creamy concoction that melts into the warm pudding, adding an extra layer of decadence. Just remember, the brandy butter is optional, but highly recommended. Swinging by Sweden, we encounter the Jewelboard. This isn't just a meal, it's a grand affair that truly embraces the spirit of abundance during the holiday season. Imagine a table groaning under the weight of a festive smorgasbord, a sight that would make even Santa's elves green with envy. The Jewelboard, or Christmas table, is a feast that's as varied as it is vast. The star of the show is often pickled herring, served in all ways imaginable. From mustard dressed to onion laced, these tiny fish pack a punch of flavor that's as surprising as an unexpected gift under the tree. But let's not forget about the meatballs, a staple on any Swedish table. These little rounds of joy, often accompanied by lingonberry sauce, are the perfect balance to the tangy herring. Of course, there's also an array of cheeses, breads, and other delights. So if you can't decide what to have for Christmas dinner, just have everything. In India, Christmas isn't complete without biryani. This is not just an ordinary rice dish, but a symphony of flavors that dances on your palate. Imagine long-grain rice, fragrant with the aroma of distinct spices, mingling with tender pieces of meat, whether it be chicken, mutton, or even fish. Every spoonful is a delightful surprise, a gift in itself. And it's not just the taste, but the process of making biryani that's steeped in tradition. It's a labor of love, with each layer of rice and meat meticulously arranged, then sealed and slow-cooked to perfection. This method infuses every grain with the essence of the spices, creating a dish that's as rich in flavor as it is in heritage. So, while the world waits for the sound of sleigh bells, in India, the most anticipated sound is the whistle of the pressure cooker. Who needs reindeer when you have a pot full of biryani? And finally, France, where they bring elegance to the table with Bou Den Noel. This isn't just any ordinary cake. Picture a meticulously crafted Yule log, made from a Genoese or other sponge cake, filled with a cream of choice, and meticulously rolled to form a cylinder. The exterior is often frosted to resemble the bark of a log, complete with meringue mushrooms and sugar-dusted holly leaves. It's a sight to behold, a masterpiece of pastry art that's almost too beautiful to eat. But once you do, the flavors of chocolate, cream, and sponge cake blend together in a symphony of sweet delight that's as enchanting as a snow-kissed Christmas Eve in Paris. This delectable dessert is the perfect finale to the French Christmas meal, embodying the elegance and sophistication that France is known for. So there you have it, a world tour of holiday dishes. Subscribe, share, and comment. Tell us the next video you would like to see. Bon appétit and happy holidays.